Welcome, everyone, to another Pokemon video by IsMac7. So today we're going to talk about, this is kind of old news. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure when the final evolutions for Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio were announced. It was like a couple days ago. But basically, people are freaking out over them because you get to see the final evolutions. That's exciting. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. But there's one thing I got to say before anything. What the cat? This fucking cat is the worst. Either way. So, obviously, my favorite of the three is Decidueye, which is the grass ghost type. Which is the final evolution of Rowlet. Decidueye is freaking Robin Hood. He has a cool typing. He looks cool. So he's definitely my favorite. I mean, I personally hate Incineroar and I don't even remember the other one's name. Shit. I gotta look that up. 1 second. Primarina. Something like that. The soloist Pokemon. She's alright, I guess. She still looks like Sid the Sloth to me. So, I'm not the biggest fan of Primarina. I don't fucking know, dude. And then there's Incineroar. And Incineroar is the stupidest looking fire type I've seen. Like, I'm just gonna say that. Like, honestly, actually, he doesn't look completely stupid. It's just his hands. His hands are... He looks like he's wearing Mickey the Mouse gloves that you put on that are, like, for some reason, they're, like, way bigger than what a normal hand should be. They're huge, and that's what Incineroar's hands look like, and I hate them. So, literally just because of his hands, I don't like Incineroar. He has a cool typing, though. Thank God it's not firefighting. But, then there's Decidueye, which is by far the greatest out of the three, in my opinion. But that's not going to be the reason for this video. The reason is, Game Freak, please do not fuck this up, alright? And when I say fuck this up, I don't necessarily mean don't give him a shit ability, don't give him shit stats or anything like that. I don't care if he's horrible competitive, because I don't really care about competitive stuff. Just do not favor him over the other two, alright? Because I have a feeling that he's going to be the most popular out of the three. I mean, when Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio were announced, no one liked Popplio. Everyone was loving Rowlet, and some people were loving Litten. But Rowlet was definitely the favorite of the three. And then the same with the middle evolutions. And then you got the final evolutions, and people are kind of liking Incineroar. And, God fucking cat. I hate this cat. It's so annoying. I have a kitten, and she is retarded, and I hate him. I hate her so much. She just can't stop scratching shit and attacking anything. She's literally attacking an empty bag I have, because she's stupid. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even know. But all I know is that I have a feeling that Decidueye is going to be the most popular out of the three. And Game Freak, please, do not favor him. Do not give him special treatment. Do not pull a Charizard double mega evolution on us, because just one thing I hate more is what was I saying? There's nothing I hate more than a final evolution, one of the three starters, to get special treatment over the other two. Fucking cat. I hate you so much. There's nothing I hate more than when a starter gets special treatment over the other two starters, because they're supposed to be equal. They're supposed to be an equal decision. They're supposed to be a fair trade-off. Like, there isn't one starter that's better than the other. That's what it's supposed to be. I know it isn't necessarily true, but that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, oh, here's the three starters, but this one's the best, so we're going to throw him into Smash Bros. Before we even announce Pokemon X and Y or whatever. I don't know when that whole thing was. We're going to throw Greninja into Smash Bros. Because, oh, he's the more popular one. Or we're going to throw Charizard into Smash Bros. We're going to give Charizard 2 Mega Evolutions, except for 1. And that's stupid. They took out Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, but just kept Charizard. And that bothered me. And then they give Charizard 2 Mega Evolutions, while Blastoise and Venusaur only get 1. And that bothered me. I hate it so much when starters get special treatment over the other starters, because that means I hate them. And the reason I'm making this video is because I used to love Greninja until I realized that he got put into Smash Bros, which was I could kind of I can kind of get over that. Not really though. And then Ash Greninja came out, and now he has his own whole special thing in the games. You get a special Ash Greninja, but there's no Ash Chestnut, or maybe there is. I'm not gonna shut that down right away. There might be an Ash Chestnut or an Ash Delphox. Who knows? But most likely not. It's probably just gonna be an Ash Greninja, and it's horrible. Since when is Greninja better than the other two? It's dumb. I hate it. And I really hope they don't do this with Decidueye, because if my favorite ends up getting special treatment over the other two and getting all these special stuff, like, oh, Decidueye gets a really OP ability and he's going to get blasted up to Ubers, or Decidueye is going to be thrown into Smash Bros. 5 or whatever. I don't know how many Smash Bros. There are. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Or Decidueye, he's going to get 3 typings. He's going to be Grass, Ghost, and a Flying type. He's going to get 3 typings. Because why not? So that's just what I wanted to make the video on. I woke up in a sweat last night. I just realized, what if they do this to Decidueye? What if they give him special treatment? And what if they end up becoming another Charizard where people end up kind of hating him because you know how Charizard is. You either hate him or you love him. What if he ends up becoming Charizard? I don't want that for Decidueye. Can't he just be popular and then leave it at that? Like, do you have to give one Pokemon special treatment over another? And with other Pokemon, it's fine. Like with Mewtwo, I can kind of see that because, you know, he's a very popular legendary and whatever. He's a legendary. That kind of makes sense. And it's not like, I don't know. But with like the starters, they're meant to be equal. They're meant to have like equal power. One's not meant to be stronger than the other two. But when you give them special treatment like that, it's basically like Game Freak saying like, oh, this one is the better one. This is the more popular one. So we're going to shove him all over the place, put Charizard over all the merch. Screw Blastoise. Screw Venusaur. Screw Chestnut. Screw Delphox. I don't know. I just wanted to make a quick rant on the whole Charizard Greninja thing. And also I'm hoping that Decidueye does not become like one of those two. Hopefully they just make 3 starters. Make them all cool on their own right. Like, I can see why people would like Primarina or Incineroar. I personally love Decidueye, and I personally hate the other two. But that's why I don't want Decidueye to get special treatment, because then I end up hating him, because I'm kind of a hipster in that way, where if everyone else is loving him and giving him all this special treatment, I know I'm saying that way too much, but if everyone else is giving him, like, what's a cinnamon for special treatment? I don't know. Shit, dude. There's no script to this video. You probably realize that at this point. But I'm just hoping that that doesn't happen, because then I would have to disown Decidueye, and I don't want to do that. I don't have to disown Decidueye. I don't know what most of you are going to say. Just don't disown him, Ismac. But you don't understand. Greninja was my favorite of the Gen 6 evolutions, or starters. Because I was like, oh, he's a Ninja Frog. That's pretty cool. But then he got thrown into Smash Bros. And then he got Ash Greninja. Now I hate Greninja. Now Chestnut's my man. And I always loved Chestnut too. Which is why it's very dire for the Gen 7. Because I don't like Incineroar or Primarina. So if I lose Decidueye, then I don't even have a starter for Gen 7. I'll be really sad. I'll have to choose freaking, I don't know, Pikachu. Either way, that's going to be my very roughly thrown together video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Write down in the comment section what you think is going to happen with Decidueye. If you want to get special treatment. If you want me to look up synonyms. I'm just the worst, aren't I? Either way, write down in the comments what you think of the whole thing. Who is your favorite starter? Mine is obviously Decidueye. What's your team going to be? Because they have most of the Pokemon already like announced, because they had like 15 trailers for the fucking games, so they already have them on their website and everything. So if you really want, you can go and see most of the Pokemon that they announced. And of course, in the comment section, write down what your favorites are in the comment section below. Write down what you think of the 3 starter final evolutions. Write down what you think of Decidueye, Incineroar, I already forget her name. fucking Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. And yeah, of course, if you enjoy the video, leave a like. And thank you all for watching. And I hope you guys all stay relevant. I'll see you guys in the next one.